Hi everybody, welcome to Screen Chasers. I'm Anthony, and with me as always is my main man,
Jermaine Sneed.
And Kim's here too.
Hey guys, What's going on?
We have a very, very special person in the studio with us tonight. The one, the only, you love him, you missed him, Ben He's back!
Man, I still don't know how the hell you guys got here, but I'm glad you're back.
So, we just saw the movie The Wolverine.
Anthony.
Yes, Ben.
What's this movie about?
I'm so glad you asked. Summoned to Japan by an old acquaintance, Wolverine becomes embroiled in a conflict that forces him to confront his own demons. This movie stars Hugh Jackman, Will Yun Lee, and Tao Okamoto.
Hey, Anthony. I was really curious because this movie was so action-packed. Could Arnold have directed this movie possibly? Because I really hope he did. I didn't see him in it, but maybe...
Not a chance in hell, Ben.
Oh, man.
This movie was directed by James Mangold.
Who was that guy?
Huh? He's the guy who directed Walk the Line, Girl Interrupted, and 3:10 to Yuma. Ben Green.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, buddy.
It feels so good to be here.
Ben, we're happy to have you.
I'm happy. I missed you guys.
You gotta earn this place. You gotta...
Why has Evan got so mouthy?
Ben, wait.
Sorry.
Yeah.
This is Kim.
That's Kim.
Yeah.
Kim, this is Ben Green.
Wait, yeah. It's very nice to meet you, Kim. Whatever you want to call yourself, but...
She's our new chaser. It's Kim, buddy.
That's cool. Hey, I support you 100%, okay?
Thank you.
All right, guys. We just saw The Wolverine, which, Wolverine hasn't had that great of a track record up to this point, in my opinion. It kind of fallen short.
Most people's opinions.
How do you think that this Wolverine, which is taking kind of a different storyline than the other ones, how does it compare?
I was trying to go into this thinking to myself, I'm not going to compare this to the last Wolverine movie because the last Wolverine movie was a piece of dog
doo-doo.
Poops. All right, poop. So I wanted to let this movie meet its own expectations, and it had me for a while, and I was really into the story, but it just kept falling short time after time for me. I thought it was going to take me to a whole nother level. I kept thinking to myself, this is what's going to lead me to Days of Future Past, and it just didn't quite get me there.
Well, Kim, what do you think about that?
I liked it. Of course, I'm singled out in this answer or response, but I actually enjoyed it. I liked it.
Well, no, Anthony loved it too, right, Anthony?
Yeah. No, I didn't love it.
You said you did. You were like...
No, let me clarify. I said this movie is worth watching in the theater because it is. If you follow the X-Men, if you follow the... Okay, who the hell is going to sit around and wait for Wolverine to come out on DVD?
I agree. I concur.
Or Netflix.
That's what I wait for.
If you followed any of the X-Men movies, or if you even know who Wolverine is, you know you're going to go see this movie. I don't feel you're going to be, like, you're going to walk out of this pissed off that you spent your money on it.
Yeah.
I feel like you're going to get some visuals in there. You're going to get to see mutants fighting people. So, yeah, it's worth the movie. It's worth the money.
Well, I know you guys have missed this, and I'm going to, I'm just going to throw this out here. Yeah, there are visuals because it's a film. Sorry. There were so many missed opportunities.
Literally, all they had to do was be better than the last Wolverine. And I believe we all can say that it was definitely better than that, right?
No, I think it was on par with those.
You silly man.
No, it was totally on par with the rest. And the reason why I say it is because the first 10 minutes of the film, 10, 15 minutes maybe, I thought were really, really cool. And I actually thought that I was going to really dig this movie. Like, I was really going to like it. But then they just kept getting stupider and stupider and stupider. And really, until it got to a climactic, stupid ending.
I really think that the train sequence was the last.
Okay. So why did you think it was stupid, though, as it unfolded? Was it because it was too slow? Was it because the story was pretty much handed to you?
Well, the first thing is the story was handed to you. There was no, I had no discovery in it whatsoever. And the discovery I did make was exactly what I thought it was going to be when it happened. And most people, I think, would have the same kind of reaction.
Most people being those that have read the comics, or...
Most people that are movie fans.
Oh, okay.
This is based just on movie fan. People like to go see movies.
Just because of the way it was unfolding.
Yeah, I mean, look, I hate it when people are like, oh, it didn't follow the comic book. Well, it's a movie. It's not always...
Yeah, I agree.
I honestly don't care if it follows the comic book.
This one, I think... to audience of all, not just...
Well, I'm a fan of this particular comic book story in particular. Like, I'm
I'm
a
a big
big
fan of
yeah,
it.
yeah, it's
I'm a
really,
big
really
fan of
good.
it.
But I honestly think that the movie would have done better if it strayed much, much further from it. There were a lot of, like, okay, this is something that I thought was really, really stupid.
It's just slow paced of a movie.
Slow pace. Okay, the bullet train sequence was ridiculous. It was awesome,
It was awesome.
but it was
It
ridiculous.
was pointless.
And the problem with it is that the rest of the movie took itself seriously enough where that sequence doesn't make sense in the film.
This is true.
And that's
But
part of
then-
that. That's the
but
big
then,
issue with
The
it.
only thing I will say in its defense, at the end of the day, it's Wolverine, man. Shit like that happens to him.
Yeah, but the way it was set up in this film, like if I had never seen another Wolverine film, I'm basing it on this, I'd be like, well, this is kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Now, okay, if Arnold was playing Wolverine, guess what? I'm all up in it. I'm way up in that movie because when he says, when he goes up to him and he's like, you know, what does he say to the robot samurai guy at the end?
I'm
He's
gonna
like,
go pump.
yeah, sayonara,
Sayonara,
bitch. Like, and he throws him out, sayonara?
Sayonara,
I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, that was good.
How'd you know there was a pool down
Wolverine
there?
he did throw the F-bomb in this movie.
Wow,
Well, of course he did.
That was surprising. Things in there that I know you in particular really, really love, and that was a lot of honka, shirtless Hugh Jackman. Goddamn, what do you think about that, sir?
I
I
would
know
say-
you loved it.
It was rather impressive. I'm not even going to play around. Good Lord, man. I think Jermaine said it best. Can I look like that when I'm 50?
So, can I
The
get
answer
that
is
now?
The answer is no. No, you can't.
The problem is, pick a tone and go with it. Don't flip back and forth. Decide what you're gonna want to be. Don't say, maybe we should cater to kids to get them in, or maybe we should take a darker tone like all the other comic book movies are doing. Pick the tone and stick with it. Like you said, the first 10 minutes, they tried to get dark, they tried to get deep, and then they just fell off the tracks.
Well,
That's my problem.
Another thing that I thought was a problem is they started trying to introduce too many people all at once. There wasn't a lot of villains in this movie,
Yeah.
but they kept shifting focuses on all these different characters. It was hard to peg who these characters were. Even as avid comic book fans, I'm like, okay, I know who that character is, I know who this one is, and I know who this person's supposed to be, but who
Absolutely.
the hell is this?
Well, it's like you know who the characters are. You're pretty much like, oh, wait a minute, I know who that is.
Yeah, that's
But-
Silver Samurai. Oh wait, is that Silver Samurai? Well, maybe he could, are they going to...
But there's no clear
There's
villain
no fair villain.
in a lot of it because it's all they're trying to do like lots of intrigue in it, but it's not an intrigue film
No.
because Wolverine doesn't actually figure anything out. I mean, they set it up like
Stumbles
Wolverine's
into everything.
yeah, Wolverine's gonna like figure some shit out, but then it's like he falls backwards into somebody saying, "Look, I will tell you what this means."
Yeah. Here is my master plan!
At one point, she actually finds the master plan.
She does, literally. With her foot.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute, that's the master plan.
Oh, shit, I know
I
what
think
I'm
I
looking
should probably tell him about that.
for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey!
All right, guys. Crazy movie, The Wolverine, the new installment. Jermaine, final thoughts.
Final thoughts, a lot of potential. Of course it's better than the last Wolverine. However, how hard is that to do? So anyway, I mean, to me it's a Netflix, but people are going to go see it anyway. It leads to Days of Future Past. The ending wasn't too hokey to me, so Netflix it though.
Screwed that one up though.
Brilliant. Kim, final thoughts on The Wolverine.
The Wolverine. I thought it was great. You know, there are mixed emotions. After hearing all of your inputs, I do have to agree with some of them. But overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. And like they said, everybody's going to go see it in the theater. So enjoy it. And thanks for listening to the Screen Chasers.
I agree with you. We're brilliant.
We are.
Anthony, your thoughts on The Wolverine.
My closing thoughts on the Wolverine is it was an absolute disappointment to me personally. Do I feel like this movie is worth seeing in the theater? Yeah, I do. I think that people, like I said earlier, if you go to the movie theater, you're not going to be pissed off that you spent your money on it. Are you going to get the Wolverine movie that you've been hoping for? No, you're not. That's pretty much it. That's all I got to say about it. I'm out.
Well, Ben Green here, and it's a big pile of dog poop. Yeah, it is. I'm not even going to mince words about it. It sucks. Jay, take us home.
All right, folks. Thanks so much for listening to Screen Chasers. Of course, everybody welcome Ben Green back. Everybody.
All right, he's back. Let's move on.
Okay, let's move on. Team, check us out next week. The website is actually up.
It will be.
It will be soon. Check it out next week. This is Screen Chasers, and we out. Holla! Pay ya! Whoa.